What type of trends are we seeing in the scrap market right now?
The trends we are seeing is mainly the more and more dry bulk vessels that are being sold. In the past, there used to be tankers, but now it's more dry bulk that we are seeing. Also, the trends is more towards green ship recycling. Owners are becoming a lot more conscious on where they sell their ships, to whom they sell their ships. So there's a little quality that is coming into the industry.
Owners, analysts, a lot of people say that scrapping is going to help deal with the oversupply of tonnage that's destroying the market. Do you think scrapping's the magic bullet? Can the market sustain the uptick in scrapping?
Well, I mean, the scrapping has to be done. I mean, that's not a question of much choice there. The issue is, can the capacity handle the volume of business? You know, last 20 years I've been doing this, I always felt we have enough capacity, especially when I look back in 1985, which was a record year for ship recycling. This year is going to surpass 1985 figures. So the capacity is reaching, I think, to the saturation levels, but it's still there. Fortunately, steel prices are holding firm. As a result, we haven't seen a catastrophic drop in ship prices, because if that happens, that will affect residual values of vessels.
And do you expect to see that happen within the next year, let's say?
Well, you know, traditionally demand-supply factors played a big role in pricing. What we have seen in the last 3 years, the paradigm shifting away from the demand-supply equation and going more towards basic fundamentals like what's the price of steel, what's the currency doing in the Indian subcontinent. These two factors have played a bigger role. So if we see the currencies stabilize in India, Pakistan and Bangladesh against the US dollar, and if the steel prices hold, we should not see a big change in prices, because at these levels, ship recyclers want the volumes to continue, and they are making money. And so I think the prices could hold.
As a cash buyer, what are you looking for in the market?
As a cash buyer, obviously we are always looking for some good deals. Buy low, sell high. It's not easy to do that. What we look at really are the type of vessels that come in. So we are seeing right from VLCCs down to handies. Each ship has its own value. Each ship has its own, based on the last discharge port, where it will go. Fortunately, GMS has presence in all 5 major recycling markets that recycle 98% of the vessels. So based on where the ship is, we are able to find a market for the owners in that specific region, in that specific market, in that specific recycler. So you don't have to push the ships all over the world. We just go what makes most sense for the ship owner.
Do you find there's a lot of rivalries in the scrapping market, particularly in cash buyers?
Yes, the number of competitors have increased. Prior to 2008, when prices were historical high, there were very few serious players. Now, because the volumes are large, and in some sense, anybody can call himself a cash buyer. You don't need any licenses or anything. I do see a lot more players in the market. In one sense, it's good. On the other sense, it artificially does increase prices, and then we find renegotiations. Just last week, for example, we had an owner who came to our office saying, help us out, we did a deal at 515 and now we are being renegotiated at 475. So we do see that as well.